Also,
very nice. So in the 1970s, Arthur Ashe was without a doubt one of the most famous, if not the most popular tennis player. This is a guy who not only won 3 Grand Slam championships, but he's also the first black guy to win Wimbledon, US Open, and the Australian Open. Aside from the fact Arthur Ashe was a great tennis player, the guy broke through the color barrier in tennis and to many is a hero. So what are your concerns with the racket and the poster?
Were they signed by Arthur Ashe? And what are they worth?
All right, so let me first make sure these signatures are authentic.
Okay.
We can see the inscription piece, which was an inscription that Arthur Ashe typically did write on a lot of his autographed items. And the racket right here, we do see it signed right on the neck. We have the inscription to Mike. Now, when looking at a signature from Arthur Ashe, he was pretty consistent over the years. With the A, it's the lowercase a. It's usually open right here. The R at the end, it always curls back. This is what we want to see on an Arthur Ashe signature. Now, I do have a couple of issues with each item. But fortunately, those issues have absolutely nothing to do with whether or not these are authentic, because they absolutely are. I do, however, have a concern with the racket, because it was personalized to Mike. Anytime you have a personalization, it does devalue an item somewhat. Value-wise, what we're looking at, we have a poster and a racket. The poster itself, I'd probably put $50, $100 range.
Okay.
The racket, I'd say we're looking at around $500 here.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
You're the best.
the value of the poster, $50 to $100, was a little bit low. The racket at $500, that's about in the area I thought it was going to be.
So now that you heard what my buddy had to say, you still want $1,000 for it?
Well, I'm just seeing on the web and stuff what it's worth.
Okay, wait. Is that what they're asking, or that's what they're getting?
They're asking.
Okay, so you can ask anything you want. I'm thinking like $250.
$450?
Like you said, it's personalized, it's hard to sell. So, I'll tell you what, I'll go $350 on it.
$400. That'll have to be my low ball.
You know what, I'll give it a shot. I've never had anything Arthur Ashe before, so I just like to have it.
Great. $400 is less than the $1,000 I was hoping, but I'm still leaving with cash.
Earlier, a guy brought in a 1918 Buick. The old man really wants to buy it, but when it comes to cars this old, we're just not experts. So I called a buddy of mine to come down and take a look.
Hey, Danny.
How you guys doing? Guys usually give me a jingle and have me come down and check out either a car or a motorcycle or something with wheels and an engine. Sweet! Got ourselves an old Buick here today. This is always a pleasure for me because, you get to see automotive history. When this car came out, this was a pretty high-end vehicle. This was something that your upper class would be cruising around in. Back in 1918, these cars were selling for about $1,300 to $1,400 MSRP, brand new. And that was a whole lot of money back then for a car.
That was huge.
For your everyday man, he was dealing with the Model Ts out of Ford. They were probably $300 or $400. A car like this Buick, you'd see these cars parked at the polo events.
Do your magic, Danny.
It doesn't look like the car's ever been abused at all. It looks just absolutely beautiful, but she's got paint issues everywhere. The upholstery looks beautiful. We need tires all the way around. But paint, that seems to be the biggest deal. Can you open it up? Can we see the engine, please?
You ready for a treat?
Absolutely.
Look at this.
That's beautiful. Can we hear it?